So, in today's video, I want to have a look at this company that goes by the name of SQ States Ltd. Now, SQ States are a UK-based company. According to their website, they are located at 30 St Mary Axe, Swiss Re 30 St Mary Axe, London, Great Britain. They also say they work 7 days a week and they have a phone number. So SQ States is an investment firm, supposedly. They say they increase your profits with our revolutionary products and first-class service. They say we identify undervalued companies in emerging and conservative markets. We maintain a balance between high returns and moderate risk, and we hold investments for the long-term perspective. And their investments are in real estate, shares, precious stones and metals, green energy, blockchain startups, cryptocurrencies, and AI startups. They like to wave around this certificate of incorporation of a private limited company. The company registered on the 18th of August 2023, which we'll need to remember that. Private company limited by shares. The company director, Oliver French, we'll meet him very soon. The company contains 780 million shares for some reason, in which case Oliver French is the primary shareholder, the only shareholder, and his nationality is British. If we look at their frequently asked questions, their second frequently asked question is, why invest in SQ States Limited? Fair enough question. And so they say, investors provide working capital for our company. In return, we take on all the risks and bring them only good news. So that's a massive red flag there. You can register an account just by signing up, which we'll do that very soon. And like every Ponzi scheme, you'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find your referral link in the settings of your profile after logging into your personal account. So, I don't know, that's always a huge red flag. I thought it was interesting to have a ton of reports. Their monthly reports start in October 2023. Let's have a look at that. So from October 1 to October 31, the sub-funds returned 85.44%. Over the same period, the stock market index, the S&P 500, returned a minus 2.2%. So my first question is, how are they returning a profit of 85% when the market's trending downwards by 2%? So they have a whole ton of numbers here, which I'm not really going to read through them all because I think it's all bullshit. So I found on the list of reports this presentation. SQ States, Safe Investments. Company SQ States Ltd. Safe investments in SQ States Ltd. Gain guaranteed income. Minimum spent time. Team of specialists for cryptocurrencies, shares, bonds, precious gems and metals. Unique software for analysis and trade, management of operation without users' interference. So that gain guaranteed income is a huge red flag. They say SQ States is registered and has an official permit for investment and trade operations, and we'll look into that. It really gives me Unexa vibes looking at this. All investments are guaranteed and fully safe. The guarantee of investments from our investors is provided by the company's authorised capital in the amount of almost 800 million British pounds. And I assume that's from the huge amount of fake shares that Oliver owns. Our team consists of no one. So the reason why I wanted to cover this one is because this appears to be a multi-level marketing Ponzi scheme flying under the radar. I think someone commented this on one of my YouTube videos, which caused me to have a look. And the moment I had a first look, I could see holes in this so-called organization. So the SQ Start Plan has a minimum investment of $150, maximum investment of $1,500, duration for 10 days, 0.5% income per day. The SQ Profit Plan, minimum investment of $2,000, duration 21 days, and the income per day is 0.7%. The SQ Crypto Plan, $5,500 minimum investment, duration 56 days, 0.9% per day, guaranteed. SQ Farming, minimum investment of $10,000, duration 87 days, and income per day of 1.1%. Guaranteed! So one thing I also noticed here, it says accrual is on business days. So I imagine that you get your 1.1% on Monday to Fridays, and the Saturday and Sundays count up until the next Monday, I guess. Even though these guys are open on the weekend, supposedly. You can withdraw your profit at the end of the term. So obviously you've got to lock in your money for at least 87 days. Now, given the past 4 plans we've looked at, I believe this one to be a typo, but it says minimum investment of $1,000. I believe that should be $10,000. Duration 180 days and a 1.5% per day guaranteed income. The SQ Rare Plan, $25,000, minimum investment, 210 days is the length of the plan, 1.8% guaranteed income. Alright, and the Golden Plan, not the Golden Boy, $55,000 minimum investment, 2% income per day. So for those of you playing along at home, 2% of $55,000 is $1,100 per day, guaranteed. So let's just imagine we put $55,000 into this plan for our 2% per day for 250 days. That's $275,000. Well, why doesn't everyone do this? If we divide by our original principle, that is 5 times. Where else can you 5x your money in less than a year apart from shady crypto deals? Just remember, this is guaranteed income. They also have a referral program. So your first level of referrals is 5%. Then whoever they refer, I gather that would be your second level of referrals. You'll get 3% of that. Where's all this money coming from? So this is the hallmark of a Ponzi scheme, is where is the money coming from? They pay out all these bonuses, all these commissions, and all these profits. Where does this money come from? And if you know how a Ponzi scheme works, you're going to say it comes from the people you suck in below you. And that's right. That's what happens until it crashes. So let's sign up an account. That was weird. I don't know why it just moved down like that. Anyway, so they want a phone number. I can give one of those. Email, password, partner's referral code, no referral code. Oh, I need a referral code. Oh, let's see if I can just make up a number. Parent doesn't exist. Alright, well luckily we do have this Muppet. Patrick Sloan, 25339. Alright, so they've specifically used a 2-factor authentication to verify my phone number. My one-time password, through Peacock. Okay, so it's ended up in spam, which is always a good sign. Let's grab that code. Congratulations, your account has been successfully activated. Now, let's have a look around. Yeah, so these are the packages, list of tariff plans that I showed earlier. Summary. So top up using crypto. But the interesting thing here is that I needed an affiliate link to sign up. So for verification status, they want a photo of my passport, a photo of the second page of my passport, taxpayer identification number or foreign passport or driver's license, a photo of my selfies. So this is identity theft right there. I wouldn't be giving them nothing. Good thing I use a fake name and number. But yeah, it's very similar, especially with these. It's very similar to Unexa. So Golden Boy. For detailed information about tariff plans, download the PDF. I bet that's the one I looked at earlier. Yeah. So unfortunately not much to see. But if you want to invest, there's my referral link. Fuck. So SQ states have, this is actually quite interesting because a few reviews have gone up since I first looked at this the other day. Everything perfect with this company. Very good platform, safe, profitable and secure. These are all fake reviews. Everything without delays. I invest nearly 2.5 months. This one here, after 2 years of investing with a company that was only started 12 months ago, I didn't have any problems. My choice for invest, everything is simple and easy. Best long-term investment. So from yesterday to today, their review score has gone from 4.4 to 4.5. I notice their address here is 40 Clifton Street. It's different to what they show on their website. SQ States have an Instagram page with 14,000 followers, and where they just basically post bullshit meme pictures.
Hello everyone, I'm Oliver French, CEO of SQ States. We're a team of traders and have been in this business for more than 6 years. The history of our company begins in 2017, when a small group of people saw huge potential in investing in cryptocurrencies, stock markets, raw materials, etc.
Now, I'm not saying that Oliver French is a paid actor. He's got a strange British accent. But what about the flags? Now, I'll have to do this in editing because I'm just recording this live off the cuff. In case you can't tell, I haven't written a script for this. But how did that office look so much like Unexa? They're following the same script out of the playbook. Like, they're waiving their certificate of incorporation. Look, we're a registered company in a legitimate country. We're not from, like, Ukraine or anything like that. Look at our sterile hired business space, which is definitely our legitimate office. This is why we have British flags and SQ state flags on our desks. I never saw this one before. There's a video on YouTube and I'll show you that one in a minute. But, in fact, I'm going to play it now. This is Unexa's company headquarters tour. So this is the headquarters tour of the Unexa video. And look, they love the flags on the desk. Now, these British people, look at the flags. Look at the flags. You try and say that Unexa and SQ States aren't playing from the same playbook. Anyway, this video is not about Unexa, this is about SQ States, and they are, as far as I can see, a registered company in the UK. This is their company number, incorporated on the 18th of August 2023, even though they claim they've been operating since 2017, which is another hallmark of a Ponzi scheme, to pretend they've been around for longer than they have. This is all about gaining legitimacy. Oliver French, one director, born in August 1978. And as far as I can see, he has no other appointment. So I'm not from the UK. I'm from Australia, and in Australia we have a financial services register called Money Smart, and anyone who provides a financial service in Australia needs to be licensed as either a financial advisor or a financial service provider. It appears that the UK have a similar sort of arrangement. Now, if you're from the UK and I say something wrong and you can correct me, please do. Let me know down below. But if we have a search of their financial services register, and we'll search for firms, and SQ States do not appear to be a registered financial provider in the UK. Now, what that means as far as the corporate law goes in the UK, I don't know. I'm not across all that. But here in Australia, you're not allowed to provide a financial service unless you are properly licensed. But just like Unexa, they'll waive their company incorporation certificate to say, look, we're doing the right thing, when in fact they're not. And chances are, these guys probably aren't targeting people in the UK, because people in the UK probably look at this and go, oh, hang on, let me check on the financial services register, and they're not there. Just like Unexa in Australia, people know to go to the Money Smart website. Well, hopefully people know. If not, you should watch my videos and subscribe. And then you'll know. Hashtag shameless plug. So, SQ States have a YouTube page. They've got 6.5 thousand subscribers from 13 videos. According to their YouTube, they have Instagram, Telegram, because we know all legitimate businesses are on Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, and Medium. And I'm interested in this Medium, so we'll have a look at that a bit later. So I found this video on a channel that goes by the name of Patrick Slon. This is an interview with Oliver French, the CEO of SQ States.
Hello, Oliver. My name is Jessica Wilson. Mr. French, may I ask you a few questions regarding SQ States?
Hello, Jessica. Of course.
Oliver, how did you start the company? Where did the idea come from and what was the journey like?
The idea of creating a company had appeared long before its creation. Back in 2000.
Alright, I just have to pause it there because I don't know if you noticed, but it sounds like Jessica, their voice, was recorded separately on a separate microphone. And if you listen, you can hear Jessica's peas pop a lot more than you hear Oliver's peas pop. And so to me, that sounds like they were both recorded with different microphones. And I always think it's weird when an interview is done, but you don't see the person interviewing. Like, not even at the start. Like, hi, I'm Jessica and I'm going to be interviewing Oliver French from SQ States. Oliver, please tell me. Like, it's just weird. Now, I'm not saying this guy's a paid actor because I haven't necessarily found his profile on mandy.com or anything like that. But there's one question, and I'll skip forward. There's one question which I thought was quite an interesting question, and considering like the first thing I did was search for Oliver French on social networks, and I couldn't find him.
Oliver, why don't you have a social life? Do you have social networks?
There are only 24 hours in a day, and I don't have much time to devote to social media. My schedule is planned minutely. I have a phone, I have email, I have a corporate messenger to communicate with SQ States department heads. And that's enough for me. And to manage Instagram or Facebook, upload photos, record videos, hashtags, it's not for me. Value your time and make the most of it. That's what I think.
So he's not a fan of social networks, apparently. I'll leave a link to this video down below so you can go watch the full video. But Patrick Slon does have a referral code, so make sure you click that. That way he can get some bonuses. He has a link tree, so let's have a look at this. Patrick Slon, passive income for the smart. Praha car wash business, only Porsche investor. And on YouTube it says, my name is Patrick Slon, I'm from the Czech Republic, investor with more than 10 years experience. I don't conduct useless trainings or teach sales, I show people by my own example how to make money. Investor in SQ States Limited. And as you can see, here's videos about SQ States, as well as him driving a Porsche.
Kolonáda Karlovy Vary nádhera. Je to fakt krásný. Užívat projet se, ale tady jednu zastávku, Boss, Hugo Boss. Má uvítená značka, tak jdeme nakupovat.
Now I don't know about you, but after watching that, Patrick Slon is now my hero. And so I thought we'd finish up on Medium, on the SQ States Limited account. And basically, as you can see, from about April 16th up until 4 days ago, they've been writing, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Fake news? Advertorials. In other words, bullshit. But all of these articles all assist with search engine optimization, which means that when you search for SQ States, look who comes up first. 5 stars with 1 Google review. And according to Google, they are located in this building here. I understand this is called the Gherkin. That's a hell of a funny building. And I found this site which says that there's space available in the Gherkin to rent, and they have a listing of tenants. SQ States is not one of them. Now, I don't know this is an exhaustive list or not. Alright, so I'm just over here editing and I noticed their address specifically said Swiss Re. So here I am, I've found Swiss Re, and Swiss Re are located in the Gherkin on multiple floors. And from what I gather, Swiss Re is a insurance broker dealing with insurance and reinsurance, life and health insurance and reinsurance. I'm not going to go into what reinsurance and insurance is, but they seem like a legitimate global company. I don't know anything about Swiss Re. I don't see anything here about investment. I'm talking about farm insurance. And I see nothing on Swiss Re's website about SQ States. So I'm pretty certain. Get on Dark Theme. What do you think? I am a psycho. This is their YouTube. So there's nothing on the Swiss Re TV YouTube channel about SQ States. But yeah, Swiss Re. I don't know what that means. I don't know why they've mentioned that. Maybe it's so that if someone like me had a look at the Gherkin tenants and saw Swiss Re there, then I'd go, oh, it's just a part of that. But it's not. But yeah, anyway, I thought that was really interesting. And yeah, I just wanted to point that out. You know, just like Unexa to pick a large building, but this has Unexa vibes all over it. And this is the one reason why I wanted to cover this. So if we look at the DNS information for Unexa, we see they use privacy service provided by Withheld for Privacy EHF in Iceland. Now, I know this is just a coincidence, but they use the same privacy service. There's too many coincidences. And if you're looking to invest money and you end up on a website where the owner of that site hides their information, there should be big red flags, especially if you're going to hand over money, hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These guys should be more transparent. Now, like I said, I have no proof that Oliver French is a paid actor. I think it's funny that he has an accent that's so similar to Michael Escola. And I think it's funny that both Oliver and Escola claim to be British nationals. Now this is not to say for sure. I'm sure there's people in it that are British nationals that don't have British accents. But these guys, they don't have British accents. It doesn't make any sense. SQ States, don't invest your money here. If you're in the UK, speak to a registered financial provider. What's the word? A financial services provider. If you're in Australia, do the same. Depending on where you are in the world, if your government has some regulation for financial services, make sure if you're looking to invest money, make sure that whoever you invest your money with is doing everything right. And my advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, go and speak to a financial advisor. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful. Thank you all for your wonderful support. And like I said, don't invest your money with SQ States.